Hey Taurus, welcome to your August 2022 astrological forecast. So the big news for you actually is an aspect that is covered in my weekly forecast, so you'll have to listen to it in more detail there, but you could feel like you've just gotten a little bit of a jolt very first day of August, okay? The moon's north node is in Taurus currently, okay, and the planet Uranus and the planet Mars are all in Taurus, and they're conjunct one another, okay? I think I might have mentioned this in the past that was going to be happening soon, and it is, like right now, okay? So the conjunction with the moon's north node was is like the 31st, okay? And the Mars and Uranus conjunction is the first, and this is occurring in your first house, okay, where you have Taurus, right? To me, it looks like it's a fated occurrence to happen, okay? The Uranus and Mars together is kind of like explosive energy. You know, you're not sure which way it's going to go. It could go either way, but what it is it's a breaking free of someone or something, you know. You just can't stand it anymore. You can't handle it. Mars in your sign anyway is making you be yourself, you know, go after what's very important to you, personally important. This isn't just like about getting ahead, you know, in your career or money or anything like that. This is personal. Mars is a personal planet. It's an ego planet, okay? So you're trying to make sweeping changes in your life, okay, that just aren't working anymore. And sometimes the more you try to do these things, the more people try to get you to conform, which is very hard to do when you have the planet Uranus in your sign, because that's exactly what it's doing. It is bringing your weird side to the surface, okay? You know, the hippies would say letting your freak flag fly, okay? So that's what's happening here. You're just really, truly being yourself. And it was destined to be that way. With the moon's north node, what do you expect, right? So don't be too alarmed by anything. Your own actions. Stop second guessing yourself, because Uranus makes you nervous, physically nervous. You may have noticed that maybe you stutter sometimes when you talk to people and you never did in the past, and that's because your mind is racing so quickly. You are able to grasp things a lot a lot faster than you have in the past with the planet Uranus in your sign and in your first house. Okay, it does make you so like you can't get the words out fast enough, right? And you appear to be stuttering. Also, the planet brings a physical nervousness to you, or you may notice that when you sit down, your legs tapping, you know, your foot or your legs moving or something, or your hands even. You know, it's a very electrical, high energy planet. Okay, so don't ever feel bad about anything that comes out of your mouth, you know, or anything that happens that you're supposed to feel bad about, but you don't. Don't second guess yourself. Just let it happen. That's why this planet is here. It's the freedom-loving planet. It's forcing you to be yourself, okay? Whether or not people like it, who cares, right? So you're getting something off your chest. You're possibly getting something off your chest, okay? Or even if you don't do anything, you know, it's just somewhere at a later date, something will come up and you'll do something or say something, or take some kind of action that may surprise people, but by then maybe they're already used to it. You know, they're already used to you doing what you want, right? Also, the planet Uranus does turn retrograde on the 24th, and like all of the outer planets then will be in retrograde motion, okay? What this means for you, though, is, you know, any kind of changes that you've made to yourself, or your appearance even. You know, you could decide if you want to go even further. Retrograde planets give you time to like kick back and review your progress, or anything that has happened that maybe you might want to change. It gives you the opportunity to change your mind. Okay, so you can do that. You can revisit stuff. So if whatever happens now, you know, you didn't like the way it went down or whatever, you can always go back, you know, and redo it. Have a do-over. You know, even if it's like something like a conversation or something that you had with someone. Yeah, you can always revisit it. Okay. Anyways, though, the month does start off with the sun still in Leo in your 4th house. Okay, Mercury, Venus actually moves into Leo on the 11th and is here till the end of the month. Okay, so it does bring a lot of pleasant time spent at home. Okay. You know, in fact, maybe some of this could be dealing with family, a lot of whatever is going on, okay, as far as this conjunction goes, okay. So when the sun's in your 4th house, that is your home life. It's where you live and the people you live with, family or a roommate, but even if you live alone, it's still your physical dwelling, okay, where you live. Having Venus here makes you want to beautify your place, buy new things, even if it's curtains or dishes or something, you know, throw pillows, whatever. It's not a big heavy job, you know, as far as like knocking down walls and remodeling, but it could be a nice paint job or something like that. But anything that happens at this time that's like romantic possibly happens in a home setting, okay, happens over dinner, watching a movie, at your place or their place or something or other. Or you could even throw a party at this time. You know, you have planets moving into Virgo. The sun moves into Virgo on the 22nd. Mercury is in Virgo on the 4th till like the 25th. It's moving very, very fast, and it will move into Libra on the 25th and into your 6th house. Okay, so while planets, though, are in your 5th house, especially the sun will be here up until next month and all that, you know. So you still have, you know, planets like in this really house of fun, your 5th house, okay, where you have Virgo. There's a new moon here on the 27th, so it could bring a new beginning to your love life, possibly. A creative project maybe that you're involved in, but this is the house of entertainment and fun and creativity and children, dealing with your own children or someone else's. But it does bring the opportunity to possibly travel, maybe, you know, to do something fun. Maybe this is the time of year where you do have visitors, though, come and visit you. Could be family, could be anyone, but there could be something yearly that some kind of get-together that you do with someone else. Could be a group of friends. Venus is still in Cancer up until like the 10th in your 3rd house of like your everyday life, your friends, people that you would normally see throughout the course of your day. Okay, it's also your neighbors and your siblings and cousins, you know, so there's still nice things going on in like your immediate area, you know, things to do there. Maybe that is what you're doing, taking in like the county fair or something like that, or some kind of block party or barbecues at a neighbor's place or even your place, because your place gets a little bit more busy when the sun is there, okay, when the sun is in Leo up until, like I said, the 22nd. When it moves into your 5th house into Virgo, you're still all about fun, you know, but maybe it's a little bit of like an overnight trip or a day trip to some place that could be with your children, maybe not. Here's one thing, though, that is also coming up. Okay, first of all, there's a full moon in Aquarius on the 11th. Where you have Aquarius in your chart is your 10th house of your career and your public persona, how people know you personally and professionally. Okay, so it's directly across from your 4th house of Leo, your home life and your private life, your family. So something could happen possibly in your career where you have to put your family or even plans that you had possibly for your home or that were going to occur in your home, put them on the back burner because you have to take care of something at work. Could be some kind of minor crisis, you know. Could be, though, well, you know, you have Saturn in your 10th house in Aquarius. It's been here for a while. It is in retrograde motion. Sometimes here, you know, you're being loaded down with an awful lot of work, possibly by a higher up that is taking credit for your work, or they're not doing their job, so they're just throwing it all on you. And this could be with this conjunction, this Uranus and Mars conjunction, where something happens and that person is just suddenly gone. Okay, with this full moon, maybe, you know, the company or whomever you work for got wise to them. They're on to them now and they fire them. Okay, and you could possibly end up with their position. You could possibly end up in a position where you have to take over all this responsibility and all this crap. You have to, like, work your way through to figure out what the hell the person before you did. Okay, like they, whatever. It could be a real mess, but it is a promotion of some kind, though it may not feel that way to you. However, when Mars leaves Taurus, your sign, okay, on the 20th, let's see here, yeah, it moves into Gemini and your second house of earned income, money, how you earn your money, and your valuables, things that you value, your investments. Mars is going to be here till the beginning of March of next year, so you're really gung-ho, you're really active, very energetic in pursuing money that is due you. Okay, especially if it's from, like, your work. You know, you've worked really, really hard with this Saturn in your 10th house. It's not easy. You know, you did your work. You know, why you deserve it. So I would really have to say, especially too, because Mercury moves into Libra on the 25th, okay? Where you have Libra in your chart is your 6th house of the kind of work that you do and the workplace, okay? Your co-workers, all of that. I really believe something's going on here where somebody is going to disappear from your work life, and you could possibly be thrown into their position. A mess that it is, okay? Somewhere down the line, I'm sure you'll be able to do a great job, but it's not a lot of fun. But you are going to demand the money that you should get, the respect, everything that you should get from this new position. Okay, and Mercury in the 6th house here begins, like, you know, conversations with your co-workers, detailed talking about the work, you know, discussing schedule, even if you're, like, self-employed. There's still something going on here where you know, you have some kind of a breakthrough that maybe doesn't appear at first to be a breakthrough. Maybe feels like it's more trouble than it's worth, but it actually isn't. Okay, there's a new moon on the 27th in your 5th house of fun, and I believe that's what you're going to do. You're going to decide, I'm going to have fun after all this crap that's been going on, and I had to do this and I had to do that, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to have fun. Okay, so it's a new beginning in this area. So the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Taurus on the 17th, 18th, and 19th. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Scorpio, and those dates are the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 31st. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, any kind of speculation or gambling, and anything to do with children is the 1st, 12th, 13th, 14th, 27th, and 28th. The best time for money is the 6th, 7th, 8th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. The best time for your career is the 10th, 11th, and 12th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 8th, 9th, 10th, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. So I hope you enjoyed your forecast for August. Be sure to check out my weekly forecasts. And be sure to like, share, and comment. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel just yet, please do that now and click on the notification bell. You'll be notified each time I upload something. See you next week. Goodbye.